So we're almost there. It's one episode left after this as we've got a semi-final today. We're already in one of the finals. Can we make it two? Hey guys, and welcome back to the Grimsby Town to Glory, episode number 14 now of season number 9, and we know for sure we're getting 15 or maybe 16 if we can't fit both finals into one episode, but you can see what I'm planning if we get there. Smash a like button already. We're going to aim for higher likes right now because this is the last, or second to last one, the last stretch it is as I'm in the games. We are going to wrap up the Premier League, which is impossible to win as well, as we have Barca, then Man City again, then United, and then West Ham. And I'm actually thinking, well, I was thinking about simming City, but then again, I do want to get highest up I possibly can. It's just that we've played them a lot recently. But Barcelona, for sure, is going to be played. United the same, and then West Ham might have to be simmed, as we have Leeds United in the FA Cup final, but that's for tomorrow. As yes, it's just all eyes on this fixture. We went full weak team, didn't we, for the last game? As I might change the squads up a little bit today in the Premier League. Yes, we've got big teams, but I might give the likes of Clifton a go. And maybe Evans in goal, because why not? I mean, the good players have served us, but we do want to keep them for the finals, as I might just bow out to the rest of my players today. But definitely not in this game, as Barcelona are the first ones in the second leg. If you haven't seen the first episode or the episode before this, you definitely need to watch it, because it was a huge leg where we, 3, 2, 1, won away from home, 2-1. So we do have 2 away goals, but if they get 1... we're already in danger. We'd still be winning, but in danger. With Dino in goal, Tanganga, Rodon, Gehi and Doig at the back, with Maddison, Winks, Bellingham and Brooks in the midfield, with Harper and Liam Delap trying to do the business up front. What a big game this is. Just this one and then 2 cup finals. Then we are done and can rest. And there it is. That's how it's going, as I think they've played both of their legs. Yes, it was only 2-0 to Dortmund last time. So Borussia Dortmund await either Barca or ourselves, as we need to put it in here. The last Champions League game for sure at Blundell Park in the first season in the tournament. Can we go all the way? Need the fans to make some noise, as we need all the support. Looks like they've made a couple of changes as well in that lineup. See it the next time around. Dembele benched, Robbo's there, Varane as well, with Ter Stegen, Dodo, Skriniar, Marquinhos and Tierney, De Jong, Van de Beek and Puig in cam, with Trincao, Donny Malen and Ansu Fati. So they've replaced... who was it? Pedri, who scored in the first leg? I think that's a weird decision. But then again, I think he did pick up a knock. So possibly ruled out with injury. When we've got injuries as well. So yes, the last game just had a lot of those. Hopefully can avoid them here. Even if we do crash out of this, which I don't want to do. I want my players fit and ready for Leeds. As it's Harper on the ball straight away. We've got Brooks in behind. An early goal would suit us really well. Like last time right here as Tanganga forces Brooks with too much to do. And the ball over the top as well, as Tanganga heads it again. It deflected off one of them. Tanganga needs to calm down a little bit when it gets to big games. He does just get a bit flustered, as here's Maddison. Delap making a run out wide. Can we get it back through to Delap? As Dodo reads that one, and Ter Stegen to blast it up. I think Dodo came off the bench last time and really did do well, so I can see why he started. Same with Fati, who was a great player, as now it's William Harper on the ball, looking for Delap round the corner. And we have kept the ball rather well. Just losing it on the final little bit. We need to keep it in, as Puig as well on this counter-attack. He's a decent one. Moving further forward this time, as De Jong has the runs of Donny Malen through the middle. And it's going to go through. But Dino reads. And I think Barcelona are going to stick to the counter-attacks, to be fair, because we are dominating on possession a little bit, as Winks get this out wide. There we go. Bellingham. I like that run through the middle. And a first-time ball from Tanganga into Jude Bellingham. And what a goal that is! We take a 1-0 lead at home at Blundell Park, which we needed to do. And still, I like how we've got it. But now if they score 2, they're through. Well, I think it's going to be level actually on away goal. So they need 3 to win it. As what a volley that is from Jude Bellingham. He has risen his game. He wants to be against his old club in Dortmund in the next round, as we are 1-0 up against Barca with a volleyed chip. Excellent stuff, however. We've given a free kick away right here. It's going to be Marquinhos to step over it, as Donny Van de Beek actually now. And what's he going to do? Just whack it into the middle. Yes, Skriniar heads it down for De Jong. And they are taking quite a few long shots. The Dutch pair in the midfield as well, looking the most likely to do so. However, still, of course, behind us, Rodon Fancy footwork right there, and looks for his Welsh teammate through the middle to Jude Bellingham again as Harper was through the middle, but this is a good ball out wide because now Harper's free in the middle. One touch, and it's way too deep from Brooks. I could tell that. Poor cross. To be fair, should have been earlier from me as Delap has it though. Can Liam Delap do something from range? Got it through bodies, but easy for Ter Stegen. As that is half time immediately afterwards as well, after the goal kick. As we lead 1-0 at Blundell Park against Barca. Doing our job, dominating possession. And to be fair, I think it's going to take a miracle for Barca to actually, well, not win the game, but level it up. Because, yeah, they need 2 goals. And they just haven't looked like scoring, but I could be wrong. I think you can tell this is a Ronald Koeman side. They're a bit more defensive than attacking. And do have the Dutch players in, like Donny Malen, Van der Beek. De Jong still there as Dodo gives it through the middle onto Van der Beek again. Slid in, missed it. De Jong, if they get a goal back here through Puig, they could be winning with the shotters. Oh, De Jong has been allowed to walk it in as it's 1-1 at Blundell Park. And it is an away goal as they just need 1 more to force extra time, which we can't allow. Yeah, a bit poor defending right there. I sent Gehi to ground a little bit too early as, yep, just walked straight past as well. And Doig, I'm not going to blame him. It's not his man. But maybe could have shifted across a little bit earlier. A piece on aggregate, and I said anything can happen. I still think they've had about 30% possession, but they do have a goal to show for themselves now, and it's only level as Ansu Fati with the ball again on this wing through the middle into Puig, across to Van der Beek as they're going to try and nudge forward, into Puig again, onto Donny Malen, run through the middle, and Gehi and Rodon in each other's way. Why are we panicking? It's a free kick as well because Harry Winks has handled the ball. As I am not looking forward to this one as well. I don't think it's shooting range. Donny van der Beek has took a couple of long shots. It's crossed in towards Ansu Fati and De Jong has it. He passes it though when the option really wasn't there for him. So we're very lucky to get away with that one as Doig's going to try and run it down the line as well. Keep on going, Josh Doig. Now cut inside. The Scotsman keeping on going. He was flying there, but he's tackled. Now to Maddison as well. Around the corner to Delap. Into Winks. As he gets it round the corner into Harper through that gap as well. Onto Ventador, who's replaced Bellingham, and he blasts it in at the near post. We regain the cushion in the tie right here as they need 2 goals again to try and win the game. Unai, beautiful work. I think that's 1.5 feet into the final right now. What a goal that is. Perfectly timed, and I saw Harper at the side, but I thought let's blast it. Because if Bellingham's out for long, Ventador's going to have to prove himself, and that he does. In at the near post. Just got to still keep them away though, because now they do need an extra goal. They need to score 2, but if they do get 2, they have won it, because that'll be 3 away goals. There'll be no extra time from now on as Adeyemi into Puig. They've got a run on there from De Jong, who reaches it again, and it's level. Dearie me. How have we let him stroll through again? Another one for Barcelona and another one against us. So, yep, they have their away goals, but still, we are 4-3 up on aggregate. I just don't want them to score again. I think it's a given, really, but they'll win it now, so we've got to be careful. And I said we were 1.5 feet in. Now we're definitely about 1.5 feet out. It's just up for debate right here as Delap. I like how right side he is. As Liam Delap, can he get us a goal again? It would be really good at this moment in time, and he does! It's 3-2 on the night, and it's just goals galore. I can't believe it as well. Harper hasn't scored here, but we are absolutely dominating. Come on, Liam Delap with the goal, as I always thought. We were kind of there. I just got very, very nervous, and that's another one. So they do need, again, 2 more goals, but they will win it if they get them. Just can't be allowing them to score the goals as it's Puig on the ball. Tries to turn out, does so. Into Frankie de Jong. Got a tackle in there, a scuffed one, but we almost put Delap through from it. So 10 minutes to go. It's very possible they do score 2, as it's another nervy one, like Manchester City at Blundell Park as Adeyemi gets the ball. And Rodon on the line with the block. It was beating Dino as Adeyemi again and just whiskers over the top. Maybe actually saying that was closer than it was, as Dino's made a bad pass as well. Rodon through! Or should I say Adeyemi through, who does score, and it's 5-4. I'm glad he actually scored as well in the end, because Rodon took him out. A very, very nervy ending now, courtesy of Dino. He hasn't made a mistake like that since the Wolves game in the Community Shield as yet. I'm so glad they scored in the end, because Rodon would have been straight off the field. Completely takes his man out, which still could be a yellow, but better than a red. Of course, if they would have got the free kick or penalty and put it in, we'd be a man down and a goal down. So it's a good job we still got 11 on the field. Just got to defend for 4 in-game minutes. As it's not 6-5 this time, it is 5-4. Still high scorers as Maddison gives it now to Delap. Just don't lose the ball, but still try and go forward. We can wrap it up with another goal as Harper looking to get through and we've given it to Neves. So please, Ventador, love that from you, making sure they don't touch the ball again, but Maddison gives it away. And Ventador clips his man, but they're still going to go on as we can't concede again. It's Adeyemi spinning away from Joe Rodon as they're going to come at us again. Barcelona just got everyone back as Dodo out wide. Just can't concede again, and he's got past Doig. That's very easy. If they score here, they're through. And we are out of it. Trincao in the middle and a big block. Boom, Puig shot through the middle. And it's wide from Neves as he needed to miss that. And we have just squeezed through. All our players will be ecstatic right now. But my heart literally stopped on the spot when Ruben Neves hit that. He should have buried it. We are through to the final by the skin of our teeth. I think that's the saying, isn't it? Even though I don't think you have skin on your teeth. As never mind, we're through 3-3 on the night. So Barca did, of course, get a draw. But we are through to face Borussia Dortmund in the Champions League final. And I think that will be after the Leeds one. So we've got a double header tomorrow. And I absolutely love that. As Bellingham's out for it. And I said Ventador might have to prove himself. He's going to have to do it. Oh no, Harry Winks is suspended with an extra yellow. He's going to miss the final. So 2 of us midfielders out. I don't know when Goretzka's back as well. I'm going to have to check up on that. And how long's Goretzka out for? He's here 6 days. So yeah, we might actually have him back. And that's good because he actually gives us an advantage playing against them in the Bundesliga. I mean, Bellingham would have been good as well, the Bundesliga duo. One playing against his rival in Goretzka and one, of course, playing against his old team in Bellingham. But I am very frustrated with that. And same with Winks. I can't remember getting a yellow in. Bit frustrating as it's Manchester City up next. And I think we are going to play it, of course, as this is going to be our 3rd to last game in the Premier League ever with Grimsby Town. Such a shame. Ventador wants to play as well. Yes, mate, you can definitely play as I don't think I put him in the team right there. But I'll change him straight out for Doyle. Yeah, I don't know why I put Doyle in. Just because it was in the reserves, wasn't it? So Ventador comes in. Same team as last time apart from that. And on to, I think, let me just check. No, I was going to say Etihad. It's Blundell Park again. And let's take a look at the Manchester City team we face. So it's Ederson in goal, of course, fresh out of the Champions League. Atal, Disasi, Romagnoli and Porro, with Iharton, Singare and Valverde, with Anthony, Jesus and Torres. I actually think these mathematically can still win the Premier League if they get them all and Manchester United lose, but we're going to try and do them a favour and kind of not as well because we want to beat them here obviously, but we do have Man United next, and if they beat us here, fair play. We'll try and beat City or United for them. Jeez, it's frustrating that they're both Manchester teams, as they could take a lead straight away as well, but Sangare can't header. And of course, if we beat them here, we do go to second, so we're not going to let them try and beat us. As Ventador, fresh off a goal in the Champions League, through the middle, and Brooks nutmegged when the ball was supposed to go to him. Still fighting for it back, though, as Harper is very far back, as Gehi's done the same as well, just to head that straight away clearly to Ventador. I'm going to go again at City, as it's through the middle to Delap. Can he get there next? No, he can't. Atal can't, as Harper hits it first time. That's got to be handball, as I was going to fire with Liam Delap anyway, but I will take the penalty. Romagnoli sticks his hands up. Definitely a penalty. Don't need to see that again because I called it at the moment. Actually, I will keep Maddison on it. Harper's got plenty of goals himself, so we'll go for bottom left. And oh dear, I should have changed it. Save straight away. Oh dear. We'll have to keep going, although we are the better side. Still at 0-0. Don't like that we've missed a penalty though, because I know we have 2 finals and they could go to penalties. You never know. As Doig plays a 1-2 with Maddison there again. Through the middle into Delap, who's in front. Tries to pass it across and Ederson to dive on it. And Gab Jesus right here with the ball over the top looking for Ferran Torres. Almost got a tackle in there as well, as Valverde is the one with it. Skillful with his feet as well, as he gives it out to Ferran Torres. Touches it out. Thanks, we'll take that. As Tanganga to throw it in as well to Rodon. Can we try and go forward a little bit more? We are keeping a lot of the ball again, but not just going for shots like we should really be doing. As Harper now on the ball. Delap pointing for it through the middle, but we'll give it out wide because I did see the run from Maddison instead, as he narrowly keeps it in. Dodgy first touch. He's going to cut inside as well. Can he shoot from here? I think it might have been decent, but was blocked. And oh dear, a ball on here for Ferran Torres as Jesus moves through the middle. Torres still with it as he gives it to Valverde as well. Through the middle again. Into Jesus. Into Ferran Torres as we're just really chasing shadows a little bit. Ferran in the middle again. Trying to get a tackle in and Dino has to make a save. First actual shot from City after they've kept the ball for a little bit. So got to defend the corner still though. Got to get better on set pieces. Jesus wins it. Dino has to punch it because it wasn't entirely cleared and still isn't. We've conceded a lot from corners that look cleared and he's going to give a penalty from it. We still can't defend from them as it's going to be a yellow for Tanganga as well. As was this a foul? Yeah, he does swipe the legs and another penalty in this game. This time for City. Will it be 2 saves out of 2? It won't. Jesus slams it home. 1-0 down at Blundell Park this time, which is not good, of course, for morale and motivation and confidence, but still, I'm not really too bothered about the league. I do want to finish above City, but we played bottom of the league, West Ham, and then top of league, United, where I think we'll up as A game, but hey-ho, still time as well, I guess, as Winks around the corner this time into, I don't know who that was. Was it Vencedor? Yes, this is a man down as well for City. Luckily, they don't have a final to play. Well, hey, unless they're in the Carabao Cup, as they're going to try and come at us again as well here. Sangare to Disasi. Played really well now. Ferran back to Valverde again, as I don't like how they're sneaking forward. Into Iharton. Around the corner into Gab Jesus. Through the middle as well into Iharton. Tackle. Going to be a penalty. And come on, ref. That advantage was ages. Another penalty in the game. As it's now Joe Rodon receiving a yellow. Great stuff. Ferran Torres, though, did get the shot off. And it was a great save from Dino. So I don't get how he's given it. As I thought it were going to go down the middle again. And no, it's in for 2-0 City. And they've got another one before half-time. I don't think they deserve to be beating us. Just 2 stupid penalties, which were penalties. But that second one, I think they took the advantage a lot. Managed to get his shot off, for God's sake. As now we're going into half-time, 2-0 down. Don't think I'll make any changes, because of course we're nowhere near the finals at the end of the month. So we can just play with this team, try and have fun, and try and get back into it. See what we can do as Winks has the ball. Running forward from this right-hand side. Skips over a tackle as he looks for Delap as well through the middle. Can't find his feet, because he is tackled, of course, as Valverde with it right now. Into Gab Jesus as he turns out and is going to give it to Ferran Torres moving forward. Ever so slightly, Rodon just not watching his man in the middle, through the middle, and Gay has to touch it away. United Vencedor with it as well, as can we try and get back into it. Poor pass across the field as I want better United. I definitely want better whilst Bellingham's out as Valverde. He can turn out, give it back to Jesus on a hat-trick into Iharton though, and he's walked straight past us, and it's 3-0. That is just horrific defending from me. Has the team got its mind on the next couple of fixtures? I don't know. I don't want to see that goal again because 3-0's getting a bit embarrassing. At least we've beaten them when it matters, I guess, as it's now Anthony with the ball over the top into Ernesto Valverde. Oh, what a tackle from Rodon this time, but still a little too late. As we've got Vencedor running with pace as well. Into Harper, and I think, can he beat these defenders with a fake shot to this side? He can, really. He's got a bit of an angle, and oh, he does so well to actually score from that angle. Get the ball as well, William, because it's still 3-1 and we don't care about that one. We want more. Could we possibly sneak the win? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I don't think so, but we're going to go for it again as Mark Gehi charging through the middle this time. Through straight away to Delap, around the corner into Harper. Almost there, and it looks like they're on the back foot a bit. Just fighting to get to this ball a little too quick now as Rodon, risky business, but does work out. Winks. Too heavy of a touch as Iharton takes it off him. Back to Mohamed Iharton again into Jesus on a hat-trick. This guy could be on 2 and is on 2. He's put it in from there. I didn't think he was gonna at the near post. And that's our comeback gone, definitely. 4-1 against City. I mean, I don't get what happens. One day we thrash them, one day we really struggle. Just speechless. Zero correlation as we're getting that ball out there to Brooks. To United Vencedor, turns straight into Valverde though, and what is that? You're letting yourself down a little bit, that one, as Rodon has to cover. He's been good in the second half, apart from the goals, as Winks gives it out to Maddison. Can we get another Harper, please? Back post, make a run, he's in front of his man this time. Harper! Diving header. He gets 2. Still not good enough on the whole though, as Doig keeps it in, gives it to Winks. You never know though, we're keeping the ball a lot better in this second half. I have seen improvement. it would of course be 2-2 by now. But yeah, the first half and the penalty fiascos definitely let us down. We had a chance to of course take the lead in this, which we did not take, as they're still going to come at us here. Sangare, don't know where to go. William Harper eventually comes across to tackle him, and here he goes. On for a hat-trick is the big man, even though he's not really warranted it. He just scores when he doesn't even play the best. As always, runs straight into Atal. That's disappointing. I think he's close to 40 goals, and I think he needs one more to get it. Hopefully he can, but that is the game over for now. Moving on to the final two against both United, Manchester and West Ham. Has yet beaten 4-2 at home by City. Very disappointing, but I really don't care. Good luck to them really in trying to fight for the titles. Can they actually still win it? No, they actually can't, because Manchester United have got a game in hand as well, which I think they're already 1 point in front if they lose all the games. So yeah, Manchester United have won the league. We're probably finishing third, but I still think we can fight out for second if that's possible. Didn't check that right there. Although we've been beaten by them, they can slip up again, as yes, it is possible. But still, I'm going to rotate a little bit, because I don't really want to finish fourth, as well as Liverpool have played a game in hand. And let's try and chase City, as we're going to play with one change as well. Just going to take Winks out, because of course he is suspended for the final, and get Goretzka back up to fitness. So he's probably going to play the last two. So I'm not going to show you the team as well. I'll show you the final one, which I'm going to rotate heavily for West Ham. Give the main players a week rest, before of course, well, they'll still be in training before the finals kick in. And of course, I don't know, just see how the old boys do. The likes of Harry Clifton and all that, and Barry Leach. As we're going against Man United here, last trip to Old Trafford. Manchester United's team, it's Alban Lafont in goal, Wan-Bissaka, Tomasiu, Upamecano and Baird at the back, with James Garner and Billy Gilmore, Greenwood, Odegaard and Rashford, with Evanilson up front, who never did well against us, but I guess he's back in the thick of things. It was Richarlison who run the show against us. Don't know why they've gone back. Ah well, guess they have though, as it's Gardner on the ball. Back to Tomasiu. I think he's the Japanese defender who I really do admire. I've looked at him on several series, not just this one. I looked at him, I definitely know, on Ibar and Chelsea, and this one as well. So 3 times scouted, maybe scouted in the next series, as Gilmore has the ball right here, gives it in front to Odegaard. Really difficult to try and get a touch in the early stages here, as it's through to Odegaard again. And United have a goal 7 minutes in. They're celebrating winning the league in style. You can just tell, because I have not touched the ball yet. Terrible start from us. As yeah, I think the players ahead are just firmly on the finals, as Dino should have saved that as well. 1-0 United. Possibly just conceding as well, because it's his old club. And of course has feelings big for United. I think he's a big United fan compared to Grimsby, but he did start his career at Town, so that's why I brought him back. As Maddison tries to get the ball back, doesn't, gives it to Greenwood, and it's going to be a struggle to win it back. Although we do have it, and Brooks up to Harper. Upamecano steps in, and Harper has a chance. Can we level it up? We can. It's Harper, and he pounces on the mistake from Dayot Upamecano to level it up straight away. Looks like an exciting one. Yeah, doing better than we did against City here with the pressure, just getting it on them firmly, as Lafont stood no chance. And we're in for a ride. United Ventador with the ball as well in this corner, as we've kept it rather well. The forces for a throw-in his own half, because I passed it a little bit weird, but we do have the ball right now on the ex-City striker Delap's foot. As can we try and get it through? No, we can't. Tomaisu blocking it again, as Evanilson has the ball as well running on. He's going to pass it all the way but to Dayot Upamecano with a through ball there, trying to redeem himself. Onto Odegaard though, who's just amazing. He really has fulfilled his potential in this save, especially, as Odegaard around the corner as well into Rashford. Just got to stop him feeding the goals, if you get what I mean, as he's on the ball again through the middle into Evanilson. Got to step in somehow, and Rodon. What a tackle from behind. And Ventador to Rodon. Now into Tanganga, as Brooks are looking to build again, keeping the ball quite a bit, as that's a chip through ball instead of a chip shot this time, and it lands straight to Delap. Great touch, tries to cut inside, but Tomasiu again with a tackle, as they're going to try and go through the middle. I'd take this at half-time, 0-0, oh, not 0-0, 1-1, still level, basically 0-0, with how early the goals went in, as, yeah, I'd take it at the end of the game, to be fair. And it's a glorious ball through to Mason Greenwood as well, running through. Can we get a tackle in here? Maddison, and that's handball. That is as clear as daylight. Just scoops it up with his hand, as it's the 3rd penalty we've given away today. Shocking. And United can take the lead again. It's Marcus Rashford against Dean Henderson. And he tries to chip it against Dino, and he reads it. Just what we deserved. And that is the last thing before half-time. Brooks didn't even get a chance to clear it, to be fair. So it's a good job we saved it. I think that would have affected us mentally, as we are going into half-time, 1-1. Of course, like I said, take this at the end of the game, but it only takes one counter, basically, from either side to win this game, because defence versus defence is just amazing. Rock solid. Rodon and Tomasiu, can't fault them. I don't know why Joe's done as well as he has in this game, because he's usually not this good. As that's a foul. Okay, Mason Greenwood getting away with it, as I don't know how. As Tomasiu is going to whip it forward as well into Gardner. Great touch onto Evanderson. And now Odegaard coming across to make a great tackle is Mark Gehi as Harper goes back down the wing to Brooks. Just walks over it. Now Harper down the line. Can he get there? Can he get there? Yes, he does. As he's going to try and cut inside as well. Easy work past Baird as he needs to get inside as well. Great work. Upamecano turned inside out as Harper does put us in the lead. And of course it's come from this guy. He is unstoppable. World's best by far. And he came from our academy. Of course spent years away from us, but did come through our academy. Look at that. Just Upamecano's not got a clue what's going on. 42 goals this season. And Rashford here, though. The look to trying to get a break here. Vanusson tripped, but it's going to be a miss. I thought the referee was just going to wait till it rolled out and give a pen, because that's, of course, what he did against Manchester City, as it's straight past to Gehi. Let off the chain a little bit right there, as Ventador through the middle into Harper. Can Harper try and charge forward? Delap's running through and pointing where he wants it. It's Liam Delap to try and cut inside as well. Give that to Harper. Now turn out and give it back as Delap, goes to the bottom bins, and Lafont with the save as Maddison tries to keep it and is dispossessed. It's going to be a corner ball whipped in towards the front post as Maddison to Delap. Would love him to score against his old rival, but not to be just yet as Richarlison. Oh dear, I've missed 2 tackles on him. He's got the ball through the legs and just missed out on the player arriving in the middle. That is a shame for them, but not for us, as Ventador runs into danger but does get the ball back because Brooks is covering as Harper run behind Upamecano. It's just a bit too far, but Delap gets there first. I like the intensity. Still fighting though, as the ball is now at Richarlison. Good tackle, but he's still got the ball. And out to Mason Greenwood, who's going to get the pressure put on him. Keep the pressure up, and Doig does win it. So 5 minutes to go. Oh, Doig, what are you doing? 5 minutes to go, and we need to try and keep it. Ventador, good pass into Leon Goretzka, and Delap try and turn and make that run. You're the one furthest forward as Goretzka stalls on it. He needs his fitness up a little bit more, but now he can get it through to Delap. And can he run? He usually scores the last goal when we win the game, as it's through to Brooks. Whip that in. Harper from range. He slipped on the ground. What's he doing? As can we finally get this win though? What a bowing out game to the Premier League it will be, as it's over the top. 1 minute, don't volley now. Greenwood through the middle into Zakarian. What a tackle. Rodon, man of the match, as he whacks it. And the last in-game Premier League game we are ever playing the save is an away win at Old Trafford against United when they have won the league. Very good feeling, that one. It's a shame we didn't win the league ourselves, but it's been written off since the first time we beat them, really. Could see how good they were. Good job we beat them. Also nice to see Liverpool, of course, having the game over us, and that means our Champions League place, if we were going to go next season, is confirmed right now. Wolves and Southampton have been scrapping, but unfortunately I don't think they'll get through unless Wolves have a better goal difference on Liverpool. Actually, no, there's only 1 game left. They're both not getting through, so yeah, we've confirmed it. Glad to say, as Man United are only 9 points in front now. If we'd have had them sooner and put the pressure on them now, maybe with like 8 games to go, would have been alright, wouldn't it? But unfortunately, just a little too late, as West Ham are next up. And I am going to keep the core squad. I'm going to go back on what I said. I'm going to keep the core, or do I just change to the second? I'm actually just going to change to the second. Take Ventador out, even though I am going to play him later on, because I do want to get, there he is, Goretzka's fitness a little bit up, and Bellingham's going to have to come off the bench. Unfortunately, seen the last of him, I think, as we'll go with this squad. Dino in goal, Powell, Rodon, Chalobah, Doig, Leach, Clifton, Goretzka, Brooks, Nemecha, and Kalajic. All possibly playing the last games, unless I probably accidentally subbed them on in one of the finals. So, yep. Please bow out to us in the Premier League in a good way. These are already relegated. Maybe they're going to try and surprise a few with our weaker team. But come on. Good performance against the Hammers the last game. Can we get it? It's going to be a 3-0 win. and a fairy tale end to the Premier League. Powell with the first one, Brooks misses a penalty, but Kalajic and Barry Leach score to get a comfortable win away from home in the final game, and a clean sheet. Absolutely love to see it, as there you go, that's the next game up, Leeds United Grimsby Town in the final of the FA Cup, and then it's Borussia Dortmund, so we'll show you them in the calendar, because I do want to check how far apart the two games are, because it'll mean we have to make subs possibly in this Leeds FA Cup final. Right, they're a week. Maybe they get a good rest. Hopefully no injuries though. There's I've enjoyed this episode despite the loss to Manchester City. The big win against Barcelona on aggregates, it was a draw, and then a big win against Manchester United is a good way to round out the semi-finals and the Premier League finals. We'd have 200 million to spend if we carried on. That is insane. Definitely going to a lower budget in the next save we do, as I will see you all in the final of this series. Thank you guys for watching. I'll make sure to get the kit out for that one tomorrow, as like, comment, share and subscribe with the notification bell on as well if you do not want to miss a future episode, as I will see you all for the big one. Take care, in a bit, and peace.